Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Right now I'm in Cat Cay in the Bahamas, and I have the double ender. And what I'm going to do is, in this video, is I'm going to show Cat Cay how it looks with the default scenery, with nothing added, just the default scenery. And if I remember the times I've flown out here, there's not a whole lot out here, but I think there's a lot more to be desired in the default scenery. And I noticed on the marketplace they have some Cat Cay scenery by Simultech, the same ones who make that scenery for Jeremiah Denton Airport in Dauphin Island, which I'm going to grab, by the way, too. And so I'm doing this flight here. I'm going to show you how we're going to look at how it looks, how Cat Cay looks before the scenery is installed. So we're going to get a close look at it because, and I think this double ender is a good plane to do it with. All right, so let's go ahead and get things ready. Battery on, and let's come up here and we're going to turn our avionics on, put the pitot heater on, nav strobe, all four magnetos on. Okay, master warning test. All of the breakers are in. Okay, so that's looking good. Let's go here, and these are on auto, and right here hold. Okay, everything else is looking good. And let's put a map up right here. I'm gonna zoom out just just a little bit. Let's get back in. I don't want to go out that far. Right about there. It's fine. Right here or something. All right, now battery on. Let's get our fuel pumps on. Both fuel pumps on, and we'll turn the alternators on after the engines are started. All right, so let's go ahead and get the plane started up. And oh wait, first of all, let's get our fuel selectors on both. Fuel selectors both, and throttle is on idle on both engines. All right, let's go ahead and start it up. All right, starting engine one. Engine one alive. Starting engine two. Engine two alive. Alternator 1 and 2 on. All right, so we're ready to taxi. Cat Cay Bahamas. All right, look at the windsock. We got a stiff wind here. It's going to be a crosswind takeoff. Okay, so I wonder if I'm better going down to the opposite end over there to take off, or this way. Well, I don't think it matters too much because it looks like it's really a crosswind coming straight from the north, and it looks pretty stiff. So I'm going to turn right around here in the sand and take off right there. I mean, I don't have to worry about the sand because I have these big Alaskan bush wheels on this double ender. Okay, so let's take our parking brake off and let's go ahead now and get taxi in here. Alright. And right now, live weather time is 7:44 a.m. and it's not the real time. I set it at 7:44 a.m. Real time, I don't know what it would be right now, but I'll tell you what I think it'll be. Probably about 1:30 or close to 2 in the morning. All right, we're ready to take off. Let's go ahead and line up and go. No problem on the crosswind takeoff here. 320 horses between both engines at 160 horsepower apiece. I believe that's what they are. And good takeoff. All right, we're in the air now. Let's fly up a little bit here. Okay, as you can notice here, Cat Cay, notice there you don't see any beaches right here on this whole side of the island or on the other side. There's some here and here, but this island, from what I understand, it actually has beaches all around it. But this scenery, the default scenery, doesn't show it. Now right here, they have some here, over there. Let me turn around here and cut back on the throttle a little bit. And now that scenery by Simultech, it looks like it got beaches all around here, and right here there's a marina. Notice right here there's nothing in the default scenery. You can see some docks that were there on satellite view, but no physical docks or nothing like that. I mean, you can kind of see it a little bit in the air, but not a whole lot there. So let me come back a little bit more right here. All right. Yeah, so, you know, it looks like maybe there's some vacation homes or just like some residential areas around here, but not a whole lot is here. I've never been to the island in real life, so I can't tell you what really is here. I never even looked at it on Google. I didn't know about the island until I flew to it one time in Flight Simulator. I just saw this island down there south of Bimini. And I said, well, let me go ahead and fly out here and check it out and see what's down here. And I flew into it, and I was like, oh, that's Cat Cay. I looked it up online briefly, but, you know, not a whole lot. And as you can see, yeah, not much here. And notice they have docks here. So that's a marina right here. And boats and stuff go here, but you don't see it under the fall scenery. And look out right here. You can see these houses or condos or vacation homes, hotels. I'm not sure what they are, but anyway, that's all that is really here. You know, it looks like Cat Cay as far as like the shape of it and everything, but you know, I believe there should be beaches all around here. Okay, so now let's go right here. And you can see this part of the island. I think this is part of Cat Cay. There's nothing here either, but they have some nice beach lines here, you know. Now, I don't know if this is changed at all in the scenery. I think it's just the main island, but I don't know. We're going to take a look at it. And I'm going to show you all what looks to be some excellent scenery, okay? And so this is what we have here in the fall scenery on ultra settings, okay? Let me cut this back and get ready to come in for a landing. It's going to be a crosswind landing, so it's probably not going to be the easiest thing in the world, especially since I'm not too familiar with the double ender. I've only flown it a few times since I had it here. I believe I can turn my fuel pumps off once I'm in the air. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think you can. That's mostly for starting. Alright, I'm going to come and land this way. It don't matter if I land from the east here or come in from the west. The crosswind is out of the north, according to the wind side. So let's come on in. I'll pull some flaps in. You got to come right here and grab it right here to pull the flaps. Maybe at 50%. I don't think I need a whole lot. No, you know what? Let's just go all the way. Let's go all the way. 100% flats, full flaps. Let's come on in. Double ender coming on in for landing. All right, so man, this is really a short runway. I don't think I'd want to come in here with too many different planes. But I don't remember when I last flew here what plane I had, but it definitely wasn't a bush plane, so I got an advantage here just by having a bush plane coming in right here. I don't think I'm even going to be able to stop. No, well, let's go around, man. Let's get up. We're not going to be able to stop. Even with this. Okay, let's go ahead and get them flaps back up. Let's get back up here. But, you know, this plane, with all of its power, you know, all of that power in this such a light, small plane, all of that, those horses get you out of trouble quick. Alright, so hit the throttles and you're going, man. You're just going. Let's come around. Back. Now, let's see. Let's get a little bit lower. I'm always wanting to be too high sometimes, you know. Or either too high or too low, and neither one's going to work. As you can see, this plane can, you know, skim the water, so get them flaps in. Alright, come on. Damn, let's get lower, lower, right here. Not to worry about speeding too much. I mean, if a wheel's touch skim the water, that's fine. I mean, it could do it. All right, let's get now we better. Okay, I think I can land now. All right, there we go. We are on the ground. Gotta go easy on the brake because, you know, on these tail draggers, you're gonna want to go forward some if you're not careful. All right, so good. I'm on the ground. Decent landing. I accidentally hit the parking brake, but yeah, I don't need to pull over here. What am I doing? You can pull right off on the side in the sand. I ain't worried about getting stuck with this. Those tires. You see those tires on this thing? You can get stuck with this. Not this one. No, it ain't happening, buddy. Let's put it right here and park. All right. Okay, so there you have the default scenery for Cat Cay Bahamas. So now I'm going to go ahead and let's just shut the plane down. We'll go through that too. First off, let's see. We want to cut this off. Off. Click, click. Right on down the line. All of this off. Battery off. Alternators off. Alright, so we're shut down. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load the enhanced Simultech scenery. And we're going to take a look at the changes in from those screenshots. I never loaded it. I never even looked at it, you know, but from the screenshots, it looks incredible. Okay, so compared to what you have here. So, I mean, I could go on there and show you all on the marketplace, but I'm just going to show you in-game. We're going to see exactly how it looks. And everything's going to be at default ultra settings with a couple of settings, sliders turned up, like, you know, traffic and things like that. So, all right, I'll see you all back at the Cat Cay simulated enhanced scenery, okay? All right. Okay, here we are at Cat Cay with the Simultech scenery installed. Look at the difference here. This is incredible. This is great. Let me tell you. You know, I mean, I saw the overview just before it started. It came here and zoomed in on the aircraft, and it really, really looks good. It's like a totally different place. This is how it should be. Look at, you got palm trees and everything. This is really good stuff. Okay, so yeah, look at this. Now this is the same location of the airport I was at, in, you know, in the first part of this video. All right, let's go ahead and get the battery on. Let's come around here, yeah, because this will be the first time I'm looking at this. You know, so just installed it, and we're taking a look right now. Okay, so breakers are in, looking good. Fuel pumps on both. I mean, fuel selectors on both. Fuel pumps here on. Battery master on. Map on. I mean, even this looks better. Look at this. You know. That's great. All right, so now let's go ahead, starting engine 1, front engine, start engine 2, alternator 1 and 2 on. All right, and everything else looks good. Let's get the parking brake off, and let's take a flight around this unbelievably nice Cat Cay. It's, you know, Cat Cay is worth coming to for sure now. Look at this. You know, you even have a ship out there. Look at the ground. You know, this is what I call nice scenery. I mean, this is really good. I mean, it's so much different from what it was just on here, you know. Come on, let's get turned around, man. You gotta give it some throttle to get it turned, okay? So I don't need all of the runway, so I'm just going to come right out right here, and as you can see, there's a crosswind still because nothing's changed other than the scenery, okay? I might have the time change slightly, I don't know. I got it at 2 o'clock p.m. here, so. And there is even a lighthouse, and yes, we're going to fly over to the lighthouse. It's on the other island to the west here. Get straight. Let's go. mean, look at these yachts out here and stuff. Look at that. Now, isn't that nice? I mean, that is so much different. I mean, look at the beaches. You never had none of this in the default scenery. None of it. I mean, this is really nice. Look at the detail. I mean, not only you just have all of these added buildings, I mean, you have the beaches, the marina, the boats, and just everything. Look at this. Now, this is how I would imagine Cat Cay would look in real life. You know, we coming up on this, the lighthouse. I forget what it's called, but let's get a little lower and we'll take a look. I'm going to have to come out so we can see better. All right, so come out this way. It's just below us right there. And I forget what they call the lighthouse, but that's it. And you know what? If you look at pictures of Cat Cay, you will see that lighthouse. So yeah, this island has had some work too. There is one island, and if Simultech, if you're listening, it would be great. Somebody needs to do it. I thought about learning how to do some scenery because I want to do this island myself. It's called Sable Island. Sable Island leaves so much to be desired, the default scenery, you know, so I would love to do it, put the famous wild horses on the island, you know, and the sandy coastlines. It's almost, when you look at pictures of Sable Island, it's got a lot of sand on it, but when you fly to it in the sim, it looks just like how Cat Cay looked, just on the default scenery there. You don't see any beaches or nothing around, you just kind of see just the trees and the woods all along the shore, the sidelines. I mean, there were some beaches on the default scenery here, but just not a lot. And look at this. I don't think this was like this. I don't think it was. I didn't fly out this far because I was mostly kind of thinking mostly the main island was where the scenery enhancements were going to mostly be. But obviously, I think they did something here too because I don't think it was like that. I don't expect this island to be changed, but we're going to fly and check it out. That island looked good in default. The one east of Cat Cay here. Supposedly, that's the shortest runway here on a private island in the world. It's something like that. You know, it said it on the description here. You know, on the marketplace for the scenery. But yeah, and look at this. The terrain looks so much better. That just makes this whole entire island worth coming to. Like I said, now, you know, I might do some flights out to Bimini, and then once I'm land at Bimini, mess around then and come fly over here. You know, look at this. It just, you know, it went from probably a 2 out of 10 to damn near 8 out of 10, you know? I don't know what this is here. What is that? Looks like something. There's something there. It's like solar panels or something. But yeah, look at the marina. No more submerged docks. I mean, look at this. Boats, dock, yachts, piers. You know, none of this was in there. None of it. All of the palm trees. Incredibly nice, you know? And I can tell you, when I'm done with this, I'm going up there in the marketplace, and I will rate this a 5 out of 5 because it is. I mean, for what it was to what it is now, it's unbelievable. Okay. I almost think the water looks better too. Did somehow did that change, or is it just my imagination? Maybe it's a different time of the day. The water looked good before, but this I don't think has changed. But it looked good before. I don't think it is. And I might try to land somewhere around there. And as you see, that cruise ship, I think that was added in the scenery, but I'm not positive. But some of these now, what we're coming up on here is this boats or ships. Let's go see, because I did add that the seafront simulations pack, so it might be for that. Let's see, that does look like a ship or a boat out there. Let's go check it out. No, that's some part of the little tiny parts of the island or sandbars or something. That's how it is. It looked like a ship from the distance, but like a small one, or even just a little boat. Okay, that'd have been a cargo ship. It sure would have looked a lot bigger on side this cruise ship here. Man, look at the water, huh? That's nice. Yeah, I don't think the water's changed. It just looks just that good normally. I never noticed the exhaust like that. I never noticed that. It's the first time. Let's do another flyover of the island real quick. And we'll come back and land. And if you like, you know, like I do, these islands and the Bahamas and flying around these places, you know, I like to take flights out of Miami to Bimini. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. And, you know, and this here, now it's going to be another one of the places I'm going to do. Miami to Cat Cay, Miami to Bimini. You know, definitely worth flying to. It looks like a totally different place. Yeah, we gotta say that is some impressive work here, you know. None of those beaches were there. Just a little tiny part right around here. And not only they wasn't there, they look really good too. Nice. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna land and I'm gonna take the drone cam out and look right here. Look, you have some stuff here too. Look, palm trees and yeah, that's some 5-star scenery here, folks. I'm gonna come around. Okay, and compared to what you've seen before, drop these flaps in. I'm dealing with a nasty crosswind still, but you know, I use live weather. That's what I do. So. Yeah, you can see people too. There's people here standing right there, and I noticed some of the pictures show that we're going a little too slow, man. We're coming in too slow. We're going to fall in the water and crash. We can see nothing. It'll crash. Huh? It would be really embarrassing if I stalled this double ended. I almost did. God, it's hard. Man, that was rough. All right, well let's just blow it off and fly over this a little closer, okay? And I'm coming around the other end. That wasn't going too good. I think I was going too slow. Let's get these flaps back up and power out of here, because that was about to really get ugly. Yeah, look at the people on the beach. Look at that. Right here, look at that. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I missed that landing. I didn't even notice them before. Let's try again. Another pass. Whoa. I hope I'm not making you all dizzy. Okay. I think I'm too high. Still trying to feel out the double ender, so I think I'm too high. Yeah, I'm too high. Let's go out a little further. Look at the dock over here. If any of you been here before and you know what this is, let me know. I'm curious. It looks like it's some solar panels or something. That could be like the solar panels. That might be something that powers this whole small island. It must be. And that's my best guess. I don't see, there's probably no power lines or no power at all out here. I bet you that's where that whole island gets its power from. It's like a solar panel power plant. That's my guess. But I don't know. There is a lot of houses. Maybe they can't power everything, but I don't know. You might get a lot of power from that. All right, let me slow down. It gets high so quick, this plane, I don't think I'm going to be able to land again. Maybe, I might be able to. I could straighten it out from across here. All right, let's come up here. Yeah, we got a good landing here. All right, that's good. That'll work for me. All right, no, what I'm going to do is park the plane. And I'm just going to pull off on the side and park right where I was at before I took off. And we're going to take the drone cam around and we're going to take a look. A closer look at some things here. Some things that we may have missed while I was in the air or anything. Alright, let's slow it down. Slow it down. Right there. Let's hit the parking brake. And get the plane shut off. All right. Get our switches turned off here. Avionics, pitot, magnetos, everything's off. All right. So we're shut off there. Let's go ahead and do this. Drone cam, and we'll take it around. We'll take a look. Okay, we'll put this up a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look out here, and you can see the people here on the beach, and like playing volleyball or something there. All right, so much more alive, man. Really, And I love the palm trees. It just makes these palm trees. That just makes the Bahamas. What is that? A plane? Oh, look. Well, what is? Oh, right here. Okay, plane taking off. Got some big yachts out here. More people on the beach here, docks and stuff that was just not here, none of it. And look at this here, the little lighthouse, tiny lighthouse marking the entrance to this marina, this harbor here. There's just people all over the place on the beaches. It's like some little rock barriers or something there, and piers, and big massive solar farm. That's what that is. I thought that's what it was. I wasn't sure, but I don't know if just that can power this solar island. But it can probably power a lot of things, but it might be able to. I really don't know. That's a lot of solar panels. Okay, so. And the rest, I think, we caught a good look at this in the air. All right, so and there's quite a few added buildings and stuff around. And of course, like I said, the nice beaches that were not there before. Look at this little camp on stilts there. So yeah, you're gonna see me coming here, flying, doing flights here a little bit more often now because it's so wonderful compared to how it was before. All the palm trees just around, scattered about, mixed in with the other trees. Just that right there is a big upgrade. I don't really care for it when you come by some islands and you just see regular trees or bushes around, you know. I mean, when you're in the Bahamas, you want to see some palm trees. You know, I think they're, let's see, are there some here? No, that's why I was saying default. You see, you don't see too many right here. Sometimes you do, but, I mean, the difference is quite obvious over here. Alright, so there you have it. There's a comparison between default and the Simultech scenery. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and the flight, even though I had struggled there coming back to land. Nice flyover, huh? So yeah, okay. Please drop a like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for now.